This is a primitive setup, I know. I know
So
it's all.
I found this. And
Hey, our
this.
stream is playing.
Let your dreams take flight. And then I found this.
Wow.
And this lights up.
Oh, that's
Yay.
cool. We gotta show them that.
So I can hang it on the wall and it'll be a light.
Yeah.
So I am all about the dreaming big.
That's why we made an essay about it last year.
Dream bigger. Miss me.
I'm like, it's not about Miss Sweetie.
So are we live or not?
Oops, I messed up. Full camera.
I am on me laptop.
Yep. Oh man, everything's actually working. I'm surprised.
Yay.
My laptop is this unpowered. Hey, could you tell me when you see video?
When I see video.
Do you see video?
No.
Nope.
No video.
I don't see fingers. No fingers.
No fingers.
Oh man, they can hear this.
I don't see your fingers at all.
Do you?
Nope.
Let me see.
No
I can
fingers.
see what you can see. A star, leaping through the night on a four-winged Ford F-150. This is
That's what
really
started
cringy.
A Ford F-150.
That's right. Every star I've ever known. Ford F-150. Not F-250. Not a 350.
Just the 150.
Just
The
one.
Ford F-150. It's a meme with Boogie2988. He's a YouTuber. Oh, okay, guys. Looks like this is actually gonna work. Did it freeze?
It's going. I can see myself.
Here.
I can see you setting up the phone.
Uh-huh.
She needs to let me cut her hair. She needs to let me cut
Oh, this is Lag Town, though. Oh, man. They can't see this, though.
Be safe, not sorry.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I don't know why I said that. And then it's flipped for some reason.
Rotate. Rotate,
What did I
rotate.
just see?
Hold on.
What did you just see? Oh my god, we look so graphic-y and
No,
ugly.
This is ugly and horrible. This is not a good laptop to stream on.
Then why did you stream on it?
Because it's the only thing I got.
Lenovo ThinkCentre computer.
Where did you read that?
What?
Where did you read Lenovo ThinkCentre?
Here.
Oh, I think I was searching things up. Guys, let's start. You gotta cover your face.
Oh my god.
There we go, guys. Let's get this party on the road. Uh-oh. Okay. Oop, wrong one. Hey, YouTube. Why do I always say YouTube? It's Twitch. I'm sorry about this stream, guys. It's kinda unreliable. You can't... Oh my gosh, it died. Are you kidding me?
Your phone?
It just messed up.
Your phone or your...
No, the Epo. It might have been my phone. I'm sorry, guys. I got you all ready. And
Wait, so can they see me?
no.
Not now, but...
Uh,
What does it say?
I guess we're gonna have to go.
Let's roll.
Why is it doing this?
You tell me what I need to do. What do I need to do?
You just have to keep on quitting it, swiping from the top and clicking on that.
Gotcha.
And then when it doesn't work, press the button.
It's waking.
Okay, press the button.
Press the record button.
No. Press the home button.
The home button.
And then swipe up from the top. Guys, we're troubleshooting here.
Up from the top.
This is like Longoria's class.
Up from the top.
up from the top of the phone.
From the top of the phone.
Let me do it.
Yeah.
Can you see what I see? It was fine when it was just my desk.
There.
There, and it is not working.
Turn it off.
This is fresh.
Swipe
not
it.
from the. I mean, from the middle.
Swiper, yes, swiper.
Turn it on, and it is working.
Okay, press the button. Guys, we're gonna get this working.
What button?
The home button.
El
The middle
botón.
button?
Yes, the home button. We don't have an iPhone X, guys.
El botón
Okay.
home.
Have you ever heard
Do
of
it
the
again?
iPhone 10? Did you? Yeah, swipe.
Hit Apple Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to.
I got a picture here.
Okay, press the home button
Oh, for pity's sake.
and do the same thing.
I got a picture
Oh,
here.
it's working now.
There it is.
There you go. Who knows who he is? I picked him up off the street. I honestly don't know, guys. So it's just a really random thing. Drama for Mama, get your butt in here. Oh, did it?
Whoa.
Get your butt into the stream. Yeah, we gotta do this, guys. Should we do a face reveal of my good friend? Are you okay with having your face on the internet? Okay. Okay, I gotta ask for permission first. Okay.
One, two, one.
1, 2, 3, go.
Hey, oh my god.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look here.
Oh,
That's the
look at
camera.
how ghosty it is.
This is why we called it Shido
I
Cam.
am
Face
amazed.
reveal.
This is how Shido Cam was made.
Face reveal.
Oh, look,
sucks.
there it is.
Mhm.
There's his face. See? Es muy guapo, no?
Muy guapo. Like the most
Look
guapo
at his
in the
new
world.
rockin' haircut, guys.
I gotta show them
Hey,
the side.
hey, Carlos, you've said
Oh,
hey
that
on
swag.
camera before, but we've only heard your voice, so now say it in person.
Hi.
There he is.
I think they love you, Carlos.
I
I
think
think
they do,
they
too.
are just in love. Like, oh my
But
gosh.
we're gonna get
I'm
a
so
billion,
hot,
we're
right?
gonna get a
Look at him.
billion viewers. Come on,
I'm
viewers, let's
exploiting
see
him.
it.
See how I'm exploiting
We
this
got a
kid?
viewer.
Yeah.
We got one viewer. Let's see who
We got a
he
viewer.
is.
Who is it?
Submine Tech. Oh wait, that's me.
Oh wait, that's the moderator.
Okay,
But-
then.
Oh,
That's
look,
okay.
we usually have about one
Wow.
viewer.
That's okay,
We
guys.
usually have about one viewer, so
Uh-huh.
I guess that's what it's gonna be.
One
So
viewer.
hey, welcome to happy Saturday. Welcome to Saturday. Saturday
Happy-
at about 1 o'clock.
Happy
almost.
Yeah.
7/13. I mean, why did I say 13? Why would I say that it's 7?
7/13. I don't know.
Happy July the 7th.
So,
it's a holiday today.
It is
July
a
the
holiday.
7th.
It's
We're alive.
Where?
It's the
That's a
middle
good
of summer. A lot of people are heading off on vacation, including our friend Carlos. So
Mhm.
Carlos,
Wow.
Where are you going?
I am going to Orlando, Florida.
To Orlando. I
go
want to
to
go.
Disney.
you are going to go to Orlando, Florida, to wrestle crocodiles
Yes, in Disneyland.
in
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Of course, everybody goes to Orlando for one reason,
Yes.
Yeah, that's
pretty
only
much
Disney.
one reason only, and that's to go to Disney.
Uh-huh.
So, Minecrafter, you did history project the other day, or the other day?
The other
Yes,
day.
yesterday you did this.
No,
history
it's like
project.
5 months ago.
5 months
we
ago,
streamed it.
and you did Florida. So,
Uh-huh.
what are the big things that you would suggest your friend go
Wow.
see in Florida?
You should go to Tampa. Like the whole project was just driving around. Like you'd have to be up for like a whole week just driving, and then you get there and be like, oh, this is cool, and then you drive some more. Oh, this is really cool, and then drive.
So
some
it's just
more.
like in the
Yeah.
movies.
Uh-huh.
You just have to jump into the car again. Oh, that's great. Take a selfie. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
We gotta run. We gotta roll.
So it's a pretty pathetic road trip.
And you
Wow.
had to drive X number of miles per destination or to each destination, and so we zigzagged our way across the state of Florida because, of course, it's one long peninsula. But one of the places
Florida.
that I really wanted to go see that I thought would have been really cool to see was Hemingway's house.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys, that we're out of sync. There's not much that I can do here. See how out of sync we are? This is just poop.
Yeah.
If you remain really still, we're fine.
Oh.
See, wait, put your hand in. I'll tell them when it's in.
You do the hokey pokey
Okay, he's
and you
he's
turn
doing a
yourself
hand dance.
around.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Okay, I just
Put
lifted
your
up
left
my arm.
hand in, you take your left hand out. You
Okay,
put
this
your
is
left
pathetic.
hand in, and then you shake it all about.
Okay, but more about Orlando.
Yeah, more about Orlando. I just wanted to show you how much leg time we have.
Yeah.
And look at how melted we are. That's really crazy,
Yeah.
guys.
Absolutely.
The back is
Right,
great.
because it isn't
Yeah,
moving.
back there
It's
great.
motion. That's why.
But
I'm
we
trying to
are-
remain really still, and that's why only my head is blurry. Because
No.
that's the. And then Carlos has been moving his glasses apparently, because
Now
that's what's blurred
now
on
he's
him.
like a statue. Now he's
Uh-huh.
like, okay. Let's see if it really does work when you move.
So
Okay,
this is
more
how
about
this
Florida.
is how you live
Okay.
stream
More about Florida. How many days are you going to be there?
A week.
a week.
Man,
That's
wonderful
gonna be really fun, isn't it?
Are you staying like in they have hotels that you can stay at in the park, right?
Yes, they do.
Is that where you're staying?
Yes.
Oh man.
What? Very, very cool. So you're just taking a trolley every day to go see whatever. What are you looking most forward to?
Uh-huh.
Harry Potter World or
Guardians
that a
of the
different-
Galaxy.
Star
is that
Wars.
a different
Star Wars.
completely different?
Um,
Is Harry Potter a completely different?
I don't think Harry
Yes,
Potter
it
is
is.
Disney.
Harry Potter is in Orlando.
It is.
And I mean in
Disneyland?
Universal.
It's in Universal.
But not
okay.
Disneyland.
But you're gonna go see Star Wars stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. What
Um,
else?
Getting a bunch of Star Wars collectibles.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know. Is there a section about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know there is one in California, Disneyland.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna ask our fans if there's any
Fans.
yeah.
Oh, it's touchscreen. I forgot it was a
Our
touchscreen.
fans, our
We actually
massive
have
viewers.
fans.
Is there anyone
I
out
need to
there
tweet this.
who is taking a vacation this summer? And
I
if
really-
so, where are you going?
I desperately need a vacation because I've talked about editing these videos. I desperately need to get out of this place for just a little
Yes.
bit
See,
and
Where
go
do you
to
wanna go?
Houston or
you guys should
wherever.
come with us to Orlando. Okay.
But somewhere, like seriously.
Over the rainbow. When
Oh,
the skies are blue.
where?
Oh, no, we can't.
Oh, yeah, copyright. You're gonna get us banned,
Copyright.
man. I gotta kick you off.
No.
It's not. So what
Okay.
are the like top 10 vacation destinations in the US of A?
You can look it up. Top 10.
I'll bet you Disney World is one of them. Disneyland is another. I don't know how many people go to Disneyland versus Disney World.
Top 10 vacation spots in the USA because we're not flying to like Europe or
USA,
France.
Paris. Oh,
In
good
the
job,
USA.
Google.
Paris.
London. Good job,
I-
Google.
All I did
Oh,
was
in the
say.
US.
All I did
Paris,
was say,
Texas.
Paris, Texas.
New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles,
LA,
Las
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Las Vegas, I would assume
Would
that.
you- Is it pronounced Las or Las Vegas?
Las.
Probably Las.
It has to be
How
Las
about
Vegas.
Los Angeles?
How about Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
It's Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Yellowstone. That's
National
right.
Okay, let's see. You have
You know,
New York.
we better go see Yellowstone before it erupts.
So New York, San Francisco, LA,
Yeah, you guys should go
LV,
there.
the Grand Canyon. That's also a place to see. Where is that? In Arizona?
Yeah.
The Grand Canyon is in South Dakota.
Really?
Really?
Are you sure?
Yes. Oh, the Grand Canyon. No, the Grand Canyon is not in South Dakota. I thought you were talking about the faces of the presidents.
No.
What's that place called?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. The Grand Canyon.
How
is
did you
in
get those
Arizona?
confused?
I don't know. Is it in Arizona?
Let's see.
I believe it is in Arizona.
We gotta look it up now. Where is the Grand Canyon? I'm rocking my laptop right. See, Arizona? I was
Arizona.
right and you were wrong, and you were right. Drama for mama.
I was wrong because I thought you were talking about the big heads of the presidents.
Okay,
I
Washington.
think I was
Washington,
looking at the picture
DC.
that you have right here, and I don't know if they can see this picture at all, but I think I was
Let me
looking at that
switch
picture
over
and I was
to
seeing
desktop.
faces. There we are. And I was
Oh,
seeing
geez.
faces. That's what's... Hey, we're...
I gotta kind of.
We're
flip this.
flipped again.
Transform 180.
going on here?
What is going
Whoa.
on? Okay, hold on. I'm fixing my oobs. I'm fixing my oobs. Does that sound dirty? Okay, so
Hey,
got the
Washington,
Grand Canyon.
D.C.
Washington D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Great place. Yellowstone.
Disneyland.
Disney. See,
Disneyland.
it ranks up pretty high. Yosemite.
Yosemite.
You know, would I rather go to Yellowstone or Yosemite?
I believe.
There. I love
Wait.
camping. We both love camping.
We do.
Do you
and
love
I think
camping?
I would love to go to
If
Yellowstone.
mosquitoes don't bite me, then yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
mosquitoes
you know what
is-
we do to
they're the problem.
to fight mosquitoes is, and you might think that it's a gimmick, but it's not. We take limes. They can be key limes, so they can be itty bitty little key limes if you want, and we stuff cloves in them. And I'm telling you, it works.
It does.
And we just leave them on our table, and it works better than citronella.
That's hilarious.
It's not hilarious. It's one of my little life hacks.
It's not
And
Vivo
by
Tech.
gosh, it works.
Life hack for today, guys.
And it smells good.
Smells good.
It
So-
really does.
This
is
Hey,
right on
speaking of life hacks, yesterday we didn't show you a life hack. We showed you a way of life hack.
Way of life.
And we spread a clay mask all over
Mm-hmm.
Minecraft.
I'll show you a
space.
picture of that on Twitter.
Well,
but we'll
yeah,
go
but
on,
look at
go
how
on talking.
beautiful your complexion is
I also
today.
put on some iodine, and
Yeah.
that really cleared it up. Iodine. You can buy it like Craig's iodine or whatever. Craig sells great iodine. Just,
Okay.
he'll
Craig?
you up. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know
either.
what
No,
his
you
name
just
is.
buy iodine in the store. We
Let
buy
me log in.
ours from Dr. something.
Zeus?
Dr. Seuss.
Oh, the places you'll go. You've got feet on your feet. You've got something in your head. I don't know what Dr. Seuss said. He's the poet, not me. Anyway, so what is the aside from collecting things, what is the biggest thrill ride that you're looking forward to at Disneyland?
Any roller coasters?
Disney World. Disney World.
Yes. Well, I mean, I would have to Google it first, but yeah.
Let's Google it, man. Let's see what's the
Google.
best roller coaster.
Well, let me
Actually, I
show
think
them
that-
their face,
I
my
think that
face
people
mask.
people go to the one in Florida as opposed to the one in California. There it is. Isn't
I'm
that gorgeous?
creepy, aren't I? Hold on, let
Yeah,
me show you
you'll-
guys. I look really creepy.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, look at this, guys.
There it
Isn't that just beautiful? Like honestly,
Yes, it is beautiful.
the meaning of
You
beauty.
got pretty solid. I
And
wanted
it
I wanted
was
you
very
to,
thick.
to do a
That's the
yeah,
problem.
but you mixed it that way. But
Could you believe her? She was so triggered at me last night.
I was very triggered. It was a lot of clay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
But it certainly worked. Oh, someone retweeted that? Are you kidding me? Someone actually retweeted my face? Oh, that's horrible.
There you go.
Who retweeted it? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have to wait for this laptop to load.
I'm sure that it was one of your friends that
Barnacules Nerd. Jules, I don't...
Rock and
come
roller
on.
coaster.
Come on, Jerry, I don't care about your notifications.
rock and roller coasters in the park.
Yeah.
Rock and
I think
roller
most
coasters.
people go to
Space Mountain.
oh, that's right. Yes. But I think that they go to see the animals. Isn't that like Anheuser-Busch Parks or something like that, or is that
Expedition Everest. The Barnstormer. Try me.
about vacations?
What is the best place to vacate? Arizona.
Hashtag best vacations. Really? You think? What
I love
what roller
I love
coasters are-
Arizona. I love New Mexico. I think those are
What-
great places.
What roller coasters are in Disneyland? I want to see.
All of them. I don't know.
Tweet
if you
or
could-
Google it for me.
Let me
por
ask you.
favor.
Let me ask you a question, Carlos. If you could move anywhere in any state in the United States, where would you move?
Any state in the United States. Wherever there are most soccer stadiums. I don't know.
The soccer stadium, so for pity's sake.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd move.
Would you
to-
leave the state that you currently live in, or would you stay here?
I would probably leave because it is too hot.
Mhm.
But I like it here.
I think New Mexico is really cool because my dad was explaining how you Like there's mountains in one place, there's a desert in the other, there's these white sands, and it just seemed like a really cool place. And I can't believe you didn't move there. I'm just kidding.
Really?
I might have been at
Disney
World.
There it
Gadget's
is.
Go Coaster. Inspector Gadget has a roller coaster in California.
He does.
All right.
Okay,
Does it
here are
transform
all
itself?
Carlitos. Here are all of the roller coasters. Look at those. So many. So many.
Gadget's Go Coaster.
Gadgets coaster.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Would you go to Disney World just for the roller coasters? I don't think that's their thing. I think their thing is like that big tree of the Kingdom Tree or whatever it's called. And what is the biggest attraction in Disneyland?
Why was one of the top searches, what is a pansexual?
What?
I
is
don't.
a pansexual?
What is a pansexual?
What
Guys,
is a Peter Pan?
What?
is a
Okay,
pansexual?
this might get weird.
We're going down a rabbit hole now. Pansexuality.
Not limited to sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity.
I don't know what that means.
So
What?
that means you're anything?
What does it mean, Minecrafter?
It
You mean
doesn't-
mind tech?
With regard to
Dang.
biological sex, gender, or even your gender identity.
Look it up in dictionary.com.
I don't get it.
I don't get what a pansexual is.
I'm done with that
or
already.
omnisexuality.
What to do in
It's a
whatchamacallit?
sexual, romantic, or emotional.
Oh my
attraction to
god, the
people
guy from
regardless
Panic at
of
the
their
Disco is
sex.
by
Which do in Disney World.
everything you need to know.
So where would you like to vacation this summer? Because I'm honestly earning for a vacay.
You're yearning, huh? Well,
Yeah.
you know, we do love to camp, but if camping is completely out of touch for us, I would really like to go up in the
Mountains? Just kidding.
well, in what we call here in Tejas, hill country.
Hill Country, Texas.
I'd like to go to hill country, and I wouldn't mind seeing maybe some sights in New Braunfels or some sights in
Epcot.
Epcot. Bromfels.
Disney's
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom.
So that's where I'd like to go. And maybe it could just be a daycation instead of a vacation. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
What's the difference, Miss? I mean,
Drama for mama! Carlito, drama
okay.
for mama!
okay, I need to practice more.
I would.
She
would,
was his teacher, and we are both in
See.
the same class. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why.
Yeah, and he's gonna call me mommy.
I call you mommy. He
Draw
calls you-
me for mommy.
Call me
He
for
calls
mommy.
you Miss since her last name here.
Mrs. Applegate.
Okay, so the questions and answers: are there metal detectors at this park? Concerned about security in big crowds? And the answer is
know-
yes, ma'am.
We went to Iowa for a vacation. I know. Iowa
Not much
for
of a vacation. Not much of
No,
a vacation.
it was to see family, and
to see family.
we did go
That's for the
to
funeral.
a park that's similar to
Yeah.
Walt Disney World
Mhm.
called Adventureland.
Oh no, you're talking about the vacation a long time ago.
Long time
oh.
ago. Called Adventureland.
I thought-
You were thinking about when we went to Iowa for Grandpa's funeral. That was no vacation.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was 32 below zero when Grandpa was going into the ground. At gravesite, it was 32 below 0
Mhm.
It was,
Very
no,
cold.
it wasn't 32. Was it 22 below
It
zero?
was right around 0.
But with the wind chill, it was even colder. It was a cold day, so it was no vacation. But no,
It was a
when
dog
we
and
went when
stop.
you were 9.
Yes.
Yeah,
Not
when,
even
when
9.
you were 9 years old,
5.
and we went to
It was
maybe
5.
5,
not
and
9.
we went to 5 years old, and we went to a park called Adventureland, and
that was really
you
fun.
did not want to go to that park to save your life.
I didn't.
No, you were mad.
I
You
thought I
did
had
not
a good time.
want to
Dang.
go at all.
Mind
And
Tech
when we
having
got
a
there,
temper
then you didn't want to
tantrum.
leave.
Mhm.
After we got there, you didn't want to leave. But there were certain
Wow.
things that we never did. Like we didn't go on the waterlog ride. You know how every park has a famous
Yeah.
where you get wet.
It's the Aravanda.
The Horror of Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't go on that, but we did go on this this ride that just it made your stomach whirl because it started off like this, and then it starts to go like this, and then you're going like this, almost straight up and down like a roller coaster. That one we really liked. And they had this thing called the silly silo where it sucks you to the side of the silly silo because the centrifugal force is
right?
going so fast, and then it drops the floor out.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never
Oh
understood
my
why
God.
that would be a lovely ride for people. You know, I've heard rumor that people would hurl, and then all of the vomit would just go, and it would splatter.
Oh,
against
wait.
you.
Ah,
Isn't that like
ew.
a ride on
grody.
a movie like for Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Probably.
There's this one movie, yeah, where it's there,
You.
and the barf does splatter on like next
Everybody, yeah.
over you.
Because centrifugal force would drive it straight up and into all
Yeah.
everybody's faces. There was another ride that we went on, and he was a teeny tiny little 5-year-old. Well, everybody's teeny tiny in at 5. And we got on. we got on this Ferris wheel that was wide open. I mean, like, normally when you get on a Ferris wheel, you get strapped into this little rocking thing, and but it wasn't, and it was just held up there by some like teardrop thing, and it was. I'm not normally afraid of heights, but I was absolutely terrified that he was going to slip right out the edge of this thing, and
Why?
he wanted to stand up.
Oh,
I,
jeez.
because it was my maternal instinct, I'm sure. But then he wanted to stand up, and he wanted to rock it back and forth to see if he could start it to start swinging it, and I was just like, "Stop! We are not moving from this
You
spot."
need to
And
face reveal.
it was the worst. It was the worst. It was the, for me, most terrifying ride I have had in a very long time.
In a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm poking.
But that's the last time that we went on kind of
real
a vacation where we didn't go camping. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't go
Get
to a park and go
around
camping.
camping.
So,
What I love
but that's our
camping.
big thing. Yeah, we love to camp, and I don't know if we'll ever really. Whoa!
Not in this weather.
Thunder.
Once this clears up, though, I want to go swimming.
Just
Yeah.
keep swimming.
Just
keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just
Swimming.
keep swimming. Dora! Everybody loves Dora.
It's
Yes.
Dory.
Dory.
Finding
Yeah,
Dory.
Dory, not Dora.
Nobody loves
has
Dora.
A backpack and boots.
Mochila.
Not boots as in
Una
like,
mochila.
the things that she wears on her feet.
Una
Like
mochila.
boots as in the name of a monkey.
Una
I'm the
mochila
map.
roja.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
I'm
I'm the
the
map.
Hey, Johnny had his backpack. Did you have your purple backpack?
No.
You didn't.
I
Johnny
had,
Oh, well,
his
I had a
back-
purple backpack.
You did. You had a solid
Oh, I remember.
purple backpack, and inside the purple backpack you had a map, and in it, the
Oh.
backpack actually spoke Spanish.
Oh.
It was
Oh
Spanish.
yeah.
I had a Spanish-speaking backpack.
You did. You had a Spanish
Actually,
backpack.
habla
El
solamente
mapa.
español.
Yo.
Por favor.
Okay. ¿Qué quieres que diga?
El día está 7 de
La
julio.
fecha es 7 de julio de 2018.
Sí.
Today is July 7th, 2018.
El día está. The day is.
What was the word meal that you said?
1,000.
2000.
Oh,
2,000.
2,000. 2,000. I gotta go see the rain, guys. I'm
What do you-
seeing this
let's-
I wanna know. Have you ever seen
We should
the
totally
rain?
just show them the rain.
Dun, dun.
CCR.
Oh no.
Is it dead? Could you look on the...
What?
Here,
It's-
Carlos, we're gonna show you the rain. Here comes the rain. Did you see that? Here comes the rain. You want me to get your crutches?
Yes, por favor.
Por favor.
It died.
Oh,
Guys, we're gonna look at the rain quickly for a quick intermission.
Quick
Because you know, we can.
Uh-huh. We're crazy people like that. Crazy people.
Is your butt starting to get sore yet?
Nope.
Get a more comfortable chair.
Rain is
No.
fun, isn't it?
Let's hope it doesn't flood again.
Here's my setup. I like set all of this stuff down here. It's kind of crazy.
Oh my god. So nothing happens to the pool?
Oh, it gets full.
It's extremely dark. Like it's our
The
kitchen.
pool gets full. Like our pool, but it never over flooded. But our pool got clear up to the white rim. You can see it was clear up there. We had a drain plan. But yeah, we just one. Yeah, a little palm tree there. We planted this palm tree when we found out that Johnny was going to be born.
Aww.
That you're programming him.
And we planted this one.
Guys, I guess I'll do a stream with you right now while they're looking at the rain.
That's how
So I believe it was the night of a long time ago, like a few days ago. Carlos texted me and said, "I really want to come to your house, like tomorrow." And I was like, "Oh geez, tomorrow." So how about Saturday? And he was like, "Cool, Saturday." So that's how this date was incepted, and I'm really excited. I was really excited about him visiting, and I think it has been worth it. I have had a great time with him. One thing that I was able... Oh, he's coming back. Oh, man. Did you hear me talking about you?
Uh-huh.
You probably did.
That's why I came back.
I was full podcast mode there for a second. Guys, this is not... If you are just tuning in, this is not our regular stream. We're usually in the studio, and it's awesome and everything. And
Yeah.
let me help him get back down for a second here.
Well, we're going.
So, one crutch.
Uno, how do you say crutch?
Muleta.
Muleta?
Muleta.
Muleta.
Only-
Johnny, JD, get out of
Una
the way.
muleta.
Dos
Está.
muletas.
Tres muletas.
Pero,
Cuatro
Muchas
muletas.
gracias, mi dedo. Yo estoy un guapo, pero...
You are a handsome
I'm
dog.
Would you say my dog is fat?
oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry. You're not asking me.
I don't know why she doesn't want to show her face.
I don't want to show my face.
Well, I'm not going to show my face if you're not going to show your face.
Yeah.
So I was saying that we invited him.
I'll show my
and it
face
was-
here.
We had a great time. We ate some snacks. We were gonna grill
A
some
few.
hot dog, count down, diddly dogs, but I don't
Not
think we're
now.
gonna do that
It's
anymore.
raining. It's pouring. The old
Uh-huh.
man is snoring. Bless you, bless you.
Unless you.
Oh gosh, you're not allergic to dogs, are you?
No.
Oh thank God.
But the main
Are
thing,
you allergic to rain? Ay,
No.
the main thing that we did was I talked about repairing his laptop. I gave it to him, and he got
Yeah.
to test it out for the first time.
What do you think?
And
Is it good?
Yes.
it's
it
kinda
is good.
slow. I know,
It is slow. kinda.
but it's a lot faster than your old
But
machine,
it
right?
serves its purpose. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I gave it to you. See? It works just as a laptop should. And there's his Spotify because he's a big Spotify listener.
Yes.
I was talking about how I got Spotify Premium recently. Because it had like a deal where usually it costs like $10 a month. But it had like a 3-month trial kind of thing for only $1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see you in a little bit, Drama from Mama. Okay. But it had this like 3-month trial thing, so I decided to get that, and I've really enjoyed Spotify. But you don't have Spotify Premium, right?
Nope.
Because I saw ads and I was like, ew, ads!
If you could help me out, please. Okay.
It's like $10 a month. It's pretty crazy.
Jeez, I hope it's not flooding somewhere.
It probably is.
It's coming down.
I know Tejas got horrible flooding a while ago, and that's when my school thing got canceled. But I go back to NSA,
I know.
not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, when he actually leaves for his flight.
Oh yes, that's gonna be so sad.
And it's not gonna be sad. You're gonna have a great time, man.
I know.
You say you're going from Houston to where?
To
Orlando.
Orlando, yes.
So you're flying out of Houston,
Mm-hmm.
which is cheaper.
Yes.
I see. Because I was like, why didn't you just take the local airport? Then that makes sense.
I know. Yeah, I was like that too, but
Mm-hmm.
my mom is a big money saver, so
Mm-hmm. And that's good. It's good to save as much money as you can and not waste
Well, that's
it.
why I'm trying to follow your mom's cues and figure out where to go.
save
Maybe we
money,
can-
live
yeah.
better.
Save money,
Walmart.
live better.
I always say lose money, live worse. I hate Walmart, but I always go
But
there.
that's where we shop.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about this extreme pixelation stuff. It's really ugly.
Yeah.
Dumbledore.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Oh, that one worked.
Why does it say be safe, not sorry? Like, seriously.
This sounds like you. So.
Dumbledore. Be safe, not sorry.
Be safe.
Full screen, wait.
Bless you. What is your sneezing coming from?
I
So-
I'm getting SICK.
I don't
Our-
know.
No.
Let's hope you're not.
No.
No.
Did our watermelon? We also ate some watermelon. That was our compliment. Watermelon.
Sun-
It wasn't
Yeah.
a very good watermelon. You know how you pick out watermelon? Another life hack. Is that you look for a brown spot on the bottom, a brown or a yellow spot where it sat on the ground for a long, long time and grew up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to tell you your best watermelon. But this watermelon, bleh, it was kind of mushy. It wasn't really
I think we
sweet.
kept it too long.
Mm-mm. No,
Because
we
I know-
bought it. We bought it on
I know it
the
was
4th
sweating
of July,
on
and it's now the 7th of July.
I know it was sweating on the counter though a bit.
It was sweating on the
Sweating
counter.
on the counter.
It, you know how fruit kind of rots and then
Well,
it
we
has
had to
that-
wash it because it had like a brown.
Oh, so it was water.
It was
I see.
water. Yeah, it had mud on it, so we washed it off in the sink.
Okay,
Oh.
good. That's good to know.
Hmm.
It's good to know. So I guess the substance of our visit has just been talking, and then I went and brought all this stuff down so we could do some streaming.
Yeah.
And he also pitched these headphones to me.
Yeah, you're gonna
I
have to
actually
check out.
really liked them.
You're gonna have to. If you have a Samsung, I think that those are perfect, right?
Yeah.
Uh huh.
What I'm wondering is when that video is gonna be up.
Well, I have to edit it and do all that stuff, and I'm not gonna touch Premiere for the next 5 days.
Are
Like,
you done?
Seriously.
Did you get that video that you've been working on done?
Yes, at 12:30, and then he desperately wanted to review it at 12:30, and I was like, I gotta go to bed. And he's like, oh, okay. So I went to bed. I wasn't able to go to bed until like 2 though, and I felt bad. But
Wow.
I got insomnia because I've been staying up so late to edit that video.
Mm.
It gave me like a.
I've been sleeping early, but when I want to go to bed, I can't sleep
Mm-hmm.
for like a half an hour.
I really
So
want
you've
to fall
been reading.
asleep.
You've been reading your IB assignments this summer, like a
Yeah.
good student,
Mm-hmm.
a bueno estudiante.
Mm-hmm.
Una
And
buena.
so what? So you've gotten through. You have to read a book, and then you have to read 2 books and then a poem.
Well, it's 3 books, and then write an essay about whether or not there exists a good English, like
A good English.
Uh-huh.
Like if we have proper English, if we still speak proper English,
yeah,
because of all of the texting and the crap that we do.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I wondered that too because, and that's a huge argument because if you look at even like Civil War soldiers when they would write home to their sweethearts, they would have beautiful handwriting and they would say things so eloquently and lovely, and we're just like hashtag walk away, hashtag I don't know, whatever the hashtags are.
Hashtag mic drop.
Mic drop. Hashtag,
I just dropped
and
my
then
mic.
and we communicate our deepest emotions in memes.
Yes.
I love bees.
You know, I
Like,
just
they're
I-
awesome.
Like
but
IHOB.
but I wonder. I
IHOB.
worry about
is-
things
that's
like
actually-
that. Like IHOB.
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 What the heck were they thinking?
Hashtag IHOB.
International House of Burgers.
Why
Burgers.
would they do that?
Because they want to. They're a
I think
growing
they-
company.
I don't know.
Well, they're a
Are they a
dying
growing
company
company now? I don't know. I
These
don't
awesome.
know. Whenever I went there, I went for the pancakes, not the burgers.
Do they
Yeah.
still sell pancakes?
Yes.
Well, who?
Did they sell a pancake with a burger
That
on
might
the
be yummy.
inside?
We should make
Is
pancake
that
sandwiches.
possible?
I don't know.
I know that there's like a waffle sandwich with eggs and
Yep.
cheese and bacon and
Mhm.
sausage.
I'll
Oh,
bet you they could do something
that's
like
diabetes in a meal, isn't
that. That
it?
is a diabetic.
Diabetes, heart attack.
Is it but so good?
Yes.
Oh, give me some
Never had
diabetes.
one. Never had one. Kind of thought to myself that very same thing. If I
Mhm.
want meat, savory, I want savory. If I want sweet, I want sweet.
I know
If I want to mix my
my dad-
sausage and my pancake syrup together, well, then that happens. And
My-
sometimes I like that.
My dad made me one once, and then I felt like death because it was just so much diabetes that I couldn't even.
You couldn't finish
I
it.
couldn't even.
Couldn't even eat it.
You never
Sounds
do
like
when
me.
you say so. It's not like that's me for you.
Such a good sandwich.
Mhm.
I don't know. If we did a daycation, where would we go on our daycation?
Vacation.
Yeah, could we go to like Fireman's Park and rent a paddle boat? And
Um,
I suppose we could do that.
yeah.
I won't
Have
do-
any of you ever vacationed in your own hometowns?
I don't want to do that because it doesn't have good. We talked about this on the last stream, didn't we? I think we did. I remember having a conversation about this yesterday.
Taking a daycation?
Okay. Let's Google that.
Well, let's Google that. Yeah, let's get on our phones again. This is how we communicate with each other.
Best spots for vacation.
Does your paper have anything to say about looking at each other and having a conversation, like a real conversation?
No.
Because I know that one of the biggest teaching things now is to do what theater teachers everywhere have been doing for forever, and that's to create a culture or a community. Because one of the biggest things that theater teachers need to have in their class is an element of trust. And if we don't have that, then kids just don't do what they need to do. So the big key word now is culturize your class. You need to culturize your class. And you need to sit down and have heart-to-heart real conversation with them where you look them in the eye and you have pauses and you reflect on what's being said. And
So, like the character insights on theater class?
like that, yeah. So what I'm wondering is, does your paper address the fact that we don't sit down and have very many eye-to-eye, face-to-face conversations anymore?
No.
It doesn't. I think
Have you written it yet?
you should think about
No.
writing some, like, from that point of view. Like, as a teacher, I find myself communicating with parents more and more
on the phone
via
Phone.
email
and
email.
or text messaging, as opposed
It's
to
just more convenient.
I get more responses from parents
Wow.
text messaging and emailing them than I do calling them. It's like a phone call is intimidating. If I have to listen to your voice or if I have to speak to
What?
you and think about what I need to say that quickly to respond to you that quickly, that's intimidating. I'd much rather have the ability to think about it and ponder it and reflect on it and then
And
text you
it.
back. And I wonder if that's an element of communication that we've completely lost.
Okay.
That
Is it a bad thing?
idea
though?
of coming up. Is it a bad thing? I don't know.
I think it's. I think we need to use both.
I think that we're losing one over the other. That there's one that is winning and the
Because
other
I
that is
certainly
losing.
prefer to be able to ponder over what I see, because I think that I'm saying something more intelligent. And because on a phone call I might talk out of my butt and tick someone off, but on text message I can say, "Oh, this might not be a good thing to say."
Exactamente.
So I guess that's an argument pro email, pro text message.
See?
But I think for a phone call though, it's instant. It's something that you can get an instant response. You can.
But we've learned to stop thinking that way.
And I think
and
it's
with
more
the
meaningful.
onslaught of people saying, "Oh, there's so many more useful
I think text
fine arts
message is
credits
generic.
out there. Let's not let them do theater as a fine art. I don't think that they should be permitted theater as their fine arts. And apparently, according to our counselors, my numbers are dwindling and they could easily get rid of theater as a fine art. Kids would rather take Chinese, they'd rather take film,
Serious?
they'd rather take...
Theater's cool.
Well, you know,
Wow.
one thing that theater arts teaches you is how to think very fast on your feet. And I think that we've lost that. We don't like to do that anymore. We'd much rather text the person or email the person than to speak to them face to
Yeah.
face.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would make a really cool paper card. I think that that's what you should think about.
Okay, so I'm looking for the thing,
The assignment?
instructions.
Did you see what they did?
Yeah, the instructions.
I do look at your face. It's all, oh, you look like a Lizard. Ooh, look, my finger is still up your nose. What? Look at that.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
They
what
could
is
smudge your glasses.
so what are
That
the
ticked you
instructions?
off. Don't you hate it when people smudge your glasses?
Guapo. So what's the assignment?
Write a paper, Belle. Write a
Hey,
paper.
he's telling us.
Okay, so write a 1 to 2 page essay about whether there is a proper English used in the present.
In the present day?
Yeah.
I don't think there is. I think though that it's becoming more and more proper for people to say.
Oh, there you go. Summer readings. Okay.
Oh, there, he's there. He's
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
A proper English. Some people still use proper English when they're
Miss Power.
writing each other. Uh-huh. People enjoy that. People enjoy to do English like the 18th century.
You know what I discovered? I discovered that the 8th graders who they offered an advanced placement history class for a certain select number of kids
I wish I could have done
for
that.
8th grade. Yeah.
I didn't
But
have offered.
it was human geography instead of world geography.
Hmm.
So
How
the
did they get a
culmination, they had to take an AP exam.
Seriously?
They did. So these students were permitted, these 13 students were permitted to take an AP exam. 8 of them passed.
Oh, no.
3 of them got a 5.
Oh, wow. Isn't that the best
Wow.
grade you can get?
It's perfect.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Human
so I found
geography.
the prompt.
Mm-hmm.
It says, as you immerse yourself in the summer reads, you should think about the purpose behind these chosen texts. In Meg Cabot's The Voice Back, we witness the way in which authors are deviating from traditional forms of writing. Instead of writing traditional text with lengthy descriptive paragraphs, authors now use texting, email, newspaper, chatting, etc. to allow dialogue between characters.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Furthermore, your exploration of the evolution of language is definitely portrayed through the paired readings. When looking at A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare, it is imperative for readers to understand the complexity of language. Shakespeare was able to manipulate his language to create such a beautiful yet demonstrably complex lines. However, as years have progressed, authors have found new modes of approaching adaptations of Shakespeare's work to make it more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
In Brett Wright's A Midsummer Night, #no filter, the short story book takes Shakespeare's language and completely transforms it into daily vernacular. Once you have completed your reading of all 3 texts, ponder over the following questions. Is there an inherently correct English?
Is there?
Is there an inherently correct English?
Mm-hmm.
What is an inherently correct English?
Oh, what is a...
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Well, inherently means that it is something that is like a given, an expectation.
If you're using proper
So,
grammar,
is there-
you can have correct English
So-
if you're texting.
So is there 100% correct English?
That's what it's asking for.
Oh.
Are we considered right now to be using proper English? And like, I know that your language changes in my classroom to, let's say, a technology classroom, to an English classroom, to a math classroom, because of the jargon and the vernacular that's used. But I also know that when you go to the cafeteria, your language goes to pot.
If you're
Yeah,
it does.
like that slang and all that stuff,
Because the way that we
it ain't-
communicate with
this
the
ain't proper English.
with,
you know what I,
well, and
you
the
know
way that
what
we
I say?
communicate with each other is
Uh-huh.
completely different.
If
you
I was,
say
if
words
I was
like
writing a paper,
Dog and boy and
but let's compare me writing the description for this live stream to actually doing the live stream, since we're having a conversation.
it would be cool if you wrote your paper in hashtag and chat and Instagram and
F.
is that what that would be?
F.
It would be interesting if you
No,
would
you
say
get an
that.
F.
Because I don't, if I were to argue that question, I would say that there should be I would hope there would be an inherently proper or an inherently
I guess proper isn't like how it used to be.
well how
Because I think
and
it's
language
adapted.
and language constantly changes. It's
I think
always
it's adapted
evolving.
As long as you're using proper grammar, I think that you're using proper English.
Hashtag was never something that you put in front of a word so that it would trend.
No, that's not
you
proper
know.
English.
Yeah.
That's the pound sign.
Okay.
And
It's it's for
press the-
organizing things on the internet. It's
right.
that you can
Or
group
you
it
press
together.
the pound sign on your telephone to
On your
get
PIN
some
number.
emergency number.
Mhm.
Yeah, or to type in some access code to something.
Okay.
You don't
Hashtag.
do it to trend. But
Mhm.
yeah, I wonder. That's an interesting question. Does it go on?
The next question
Oh,
is:
jeez.
Who determines the
question.
brand of English we learn and speak?
Who determines the
The
brand?
brand. Yes, air quotes brand.
I guess the speakers of it. There isn't like there's a rule book kind of the way the grammar works, but it just we kind of determine it.
Well, I know that in
It's something
England,
that
when
adapts to us.
when America separated from England 100 and some odd years ago,
Dialects.
they would still say that Yankees didn't speak proper Queen's English, and because we didn't speak proper Queen's English, that we were inferior.
But doesn't the region determine the brand of English, or like?
I've
Or
never heard the term
region.
brand, but yeah, regionalism has a lot to do with it, and and Mark Twain was banned on the banned books list because he
Oh, wow.
used too much regionalism. You know, he used the N word and
Oh, jeez.
words that were
Oh.
used that were used during the day that were part of common, accessible
Yeah.
English. And because he used those words, we banned him because we felt that that was an inappropriate. I don't know. I know that I scanned the Kite Runner, which is a book that they read as a block in IB, and I as a parent would, if you're asked to read that particular book, I would protest as a parent
The Kite
for
Runner?
you to read that book. Yeah, because I thought, oh, that sounds like such a sweet book, and then one of your teachers had said, but they can take a lot of liberalism with IB because it's IB, and then I thought, well, what's wrong with the Kite Runner, you know? And so I looked it up, and it gets pretty explicit, and
Oh, no.
I don't know if I'd really. I
It
think
isn't
that
like Lord
I-
of the Flies.
well, and I think that conceptually it can still be taught. No, it's not like Lord of the Flies, but I
Because
think
Lord
that
of the Flies
conceptually
is ugly. It gets
it
nasty.
gets really nasty and it
but
gets really ugly.
It has a lesson to it. It has something that we need to take from it, and it has a happy ending. If you think
Does it?
I think
Do you
so.
think that it had a happy ending?
No, because after all that, they're scarred, so they're not gonna be the same. So
No, but they get free. Do you think they got free?
Do you think it was just a dream? Do you think that kid
Yeah,
died
they're
on the
gonna-
beach?
They're gonna have some serious.
Maybe he died on the beach.
PTSD.
Maybe, you know, he looked up and that was his heaven. He was already dead. You know, that was his. He had dreamt of and said, no, they're going to come. The Navy is coming to save us. And then there's suddenly a Navy
yeah.
guy standing there in all white saving him. Was that really just a dream?
I
Was
guess
that his.
white is God. Maybe.
I
God
don't
is
know.
white and white is God.
Could be.
Who knows?
Symbolically. The light.
Symbolism.
The light.
Symbolism.
It's
Nayama.
Cabeza Tech.
Cabeza Tech.
Yo, my cabeza is a tech.
Your head's a tech.
My head tech. Hey, you could have been head tech.
Hey guys, welcome to Cabeza Tech. Today we're gonna be talking about some Espanol.
Well, no, we're talking about English
Uh,
as a quote unquote acceptable. So who determines that? That's true. Does the teacher
The
that's
people.
standing in front of you determine the acceptable English that's used in the classroom?
Yes. If I start a conversation
I
with
don't think.
F you, Bieber. If I start a conversation with that, then it says that's how we want to talk.
I don't think he or she determines the English, because in some cases the English is like too far deep and it cannot be like
Communicated?
Like-
Understood?
no, like you can't get it out of their system, like,
You can't
Like-
share it necessarily?
yeah, so
Like Mr. somebody, P, who is a history teacher. Mr. P, who is a history teacher.
Mr.
And
Peabody.
And
Okay.
many times they'll say, students will say, incredibly intelligent man, but can't understand him. Speaks language beyond my ability to comprehend.
Oh,
So today we're going to be talking about the central processing unit and all of the transistors that it's made
Which
out
is
of.
which is why your friend Carlos said that your name should be
Mine.
Encyclopedia Tech.
Mine. Encyclopedia. What was it?
Encyclopedia Tech.
Techcyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Texlopedia.
Encyclopedia. I like it.
I like it.
Like it.
Okay, so the next question is there a natural tendency for English to deteriorate?
Oh my gosh.
Must we take active measure to preserve English?
To preserve
Oh
it.
my
I think it is
gosh.
already preserved.
Well, because he's reading Shakespeare versus what was that other the Shakespeare and chat and
Some other romancy book. About The Boy Is Back by Meg Cabot. Whoever
and it
that
was
may be.
all communicated through.
Texts and newspapers.
Here's a bit of a better view.
And
I had to get
ads.
on a face cam because this is so ugly. I'm sorry about this stream, guys. This was the best that I could do.
But where's Carlos now?
It's
I'm
it's
here.
so crap.
Oh, there
That's
he
why
is.
I didn't use it.
But
Yeah,
I
let's
have
do
to
this.
lean on this line.
There you go. No, where's Carlos?
We can't do that.
Oh, it's because
It
I
just
have
needs
to
be
lean
small.
like that.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we move the camera? Can we do this?
But now you
It's-
can't
now
see
you
Johnny.
can't see Johnny. Hey, let's just see half two-faced. Just see half of your faces. Your faces. I think
Just
that
looking at
I do think that our English language has deteriorated, and I
Yeah.
think that there are many times when I use words that I think kids should understand, and they look at me like
It's because they don't read, miss.
the
I
theater
can't,
lingo.
and I can't
I
tell
don't
you
read.
what the word actually is. Like there was a word that I was using in my lesson plans when directions for something, and I knew that kids were going to say, "What?"
What
and
is
I'm
this?
like, I can't think of a different word to say. How do you say create? I mean, what else do
How
you
do you
say
not-
besides that word?
I know the darndest things kids ask teachers, like, what does reinvent mean?
Yeah, I hear it when it's a word you should know when you read. Like, there's a bunch of words that pop up when you read, but then other kids don't understand it. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
But my job, I think, as a teacher, is to communicate words that might be difficult for you to understand, but are important for
my
you
dad's
to know.
on his way.
Do you think his dad is on his way? Do you think we should start
I think
wrapping
we probably
it up?
should wrap it up then, guys, because
So-
we got a lot that we need to put away here.
Talk about your opinions in English in the comments. English is amazing, but it does die over time.
But I
doesn't it?
really think it would be cool if you wrote your paper half and hashtag.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Adios, amigos.
Hey, adios.
Bye.
Hey,
Bye.
Carlos, enjoy your vacation. Keep yourself safe. Keep your family safe.
Uh huh.
Mhm.
Enjoy yourself in the Florida.
In the Florida of the the handle of pans.
The panhandle.
You won't even be in the
America.
panhandle. You'll be smack dab in the center. Oh my gosh! I hope there's no hurricanes.
Somebody
Have you checked the
once
weather?
told me the world is
no.
gonna
Dang,
roll.
you guys need to
My
check that
English
weather.
office
Yeah.
in the shed.
Hey, let's not get ourselves banned.
She was looking kind of.
Hey.
Tom!